Hey there! Welcome to week number 4. Okay, so the reason we are doing a live commentary of the game is because I've recorded weeks 1, 2, and my exhibition match, and I'm not super happy with the quality, so I just wanted to go ahead and talk, you know, like I'm thinking about the team and stuff like that. So let's go over her team. So Sylveon, Crobat, Rock, Virizion, Melodic, Weavile. I predicted Weavile, Melodic, Crobat, Mesprit, Magmortar, and Escavalier. So I guessed half the team correctly. So it's weak armor, SD, Kabutops, weakness, Police. Fuck. Alright, so weakness policy, thinking out with the stuff, Tornadus, Scarf Tornadus T to outspeed, I want to say Scarf Magmortar, Elite Deoxys, Cleaner, Altaria, and Sub SD Bisharp. I have a designated lead, so we're going to lead with the designated lead. I'm going to go ahead and click Taunt, just because, you know, I have the Taunt button. And that means that I can get my rocks up for free. This is really good for me, because rocks are going to be really, really important, especially when we get the Crobat out and about. My battle plan for this game is to force as many switches as possible, so that way when my Kabutops and Rhyperior come in, they do enough damage and keep enough pressure on the team so that Heather can't continually recover up with the Melodic and the Sylveon, because that gets really, 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 really important for me later on down the line. Okay, so this is in. It's gonna click knockoff. And I kind of want to keep this, but also I don't really have a switch in. So I think I'm okay with going for S-Toss here. Because now that rocks are up, like this like Toxic doesn't help me, because this is going to be staying in 1 turn at a time, which means I get like an extra 6%, which isn't really relevant in the grand scheme of things. So I think I just want to go ahead and do S-Toss damage. This knockoff is going to hurt a lot, but I don't think I have a better play. This could also be SD. What happens? What do I do in that situation? SD? I probably go into Rhyperior. I'm sad. Let's go for S-Toss. The damage will also let me know, you know, what I'm looking at. I'm a little nervous about this Diancie. It can be kind of annoying. Wow. Life Orb damage. That's crazy. What can I do here? If I go into the Tornadus, the Sylveon comes out, so I can... Sorry, he's either going to click... Because if I bring in the Tornadus, I'm bluffing that I have a Scarf. So is my best play to click Heat Wave and potentially kill the Weavile, or click pull the double into Bisharp and set up a sub? I think every time I go into the Tornadus here, but now's the point where I have to make a decision. I'm thinking that the Diancie's gonna come in here. I feel like clicking U-turn isn't a terrible play, because if I'm in her position, what am I doing? So he brings in, he being me, he brings in the Tornadus. It's definitely like, so I know it's Life Orb. I can't tell if that was just a really, really good roll on her end, or if she's just adamant. I can't really tell, which is unfortunate for me. I think for right now, we just assume she's adamant. Ice Shard's gonna do a hell of a lot. And to be honest, I don't have a move that can, you know, Oko her. How much does she do? So if she goes for Icicle Crash, I take 40. And then I'm faster than her. So I think my play is to just go into Kabutops here, right? We're baiting the Ice type move, and then we're going into Kabutops. That's the whole battle plan, right? That's the whole point of this team. Break things and then keep up offensive pressure so that things cannot recover up. I think this is also going to be a really, really good opportunity for me. Okay. I don't know what this is going to do, and it kind of scares me. 9 times out of 10, Heather's shown the... Assuming this isn't defensive, I've got like a 75% chance to Oko with Liquidation. I don't think Heather wants to stay in here, right? Heather has a Melodic that can just come in. I also really don't want to lose this, because if I lose this, that's really, really bad for me. I'm taking a look here at what just regular DNC has to do. It's not terribly strong, but it's the fact that, you know, it can just Earth Power me and just be really, really, really not good. Earth Power does a lot. And that's just assuming that, you know, this is just straight specially defensive. I think it's physically defensive. I mean, I'm still getting 65%, but also, like, I can't really... I think Heather clicks Stealth Rock here, right? Because I'm afraid of the Earth Power. So does that mean I make the aggressive play and click the Liquidation? Oh, fuck. Sorry, Heather just, I'm gonna click the water button. Fuck. I think that's the wrong play. I think clicking Liquidation is the wrong play because... I think it's the wrong play. I think I'm gonna bring in Rhyperior next time the Weavile comes in. Okay, well, how much does, assuming this is physically defensive, how much does Tornadus do to it? What the fuck? Why is Diancie so light? Grass Knot does nothing. I think I'm forced into the water move. Because Tornadus can't do anything to it, and I don't feel comfortable bringing in the Bisharp. So I'm going to click Liquidation here. I think... Fuck. I mean, I could always SD here. And then bluff that I have Aqua Jet. This Stealth Rock shouldn't be here, but at this point, like, we've already done so many turns of the game that it doesn't really matter at this point, which is unfortunate. What if I SD? Oh wait, Virizion can just come in. I'm clicking Liquidation. Because if Virizion comes in, I'm sad. So it's physically defensive. Alright, that's really, really good to know for me. And Stone Edge is guaranteed kill. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just as this comes in, I feel like it does more damage. 40% is still really, really good. Veriz is in. That's kind of bad for me. Because if this sets up an SD, it's really, really fast. And I don't feel comfortable bringing my Tornadus in on the Stone Edge. Because Stone Edge is 61 to 70. I don't get O-code. And I'm definitely faster than it, which is fine. Then I can always just click U-turn. I think bringing in Tornadus is the right play. I don't think Heather ever clicks the grass move here. That seems kind of dumb to me. I guess given I mean, it's not even important to me to bring in the Bisharp at this point, because at the same, like, sure, I bring it in on a resisted hit, but my Altaria still isn't even megaed up. I'm gonna have to bring in the Altaria on a sack, which is really annoying. Yeah, I have to go into Tornadus here. Because Rhyperior doesn't even do anything. Heck. I think I bring in the Tornadus and just click U-turn. I mean, like, worst case scenario, I have to sack something. These rocks are going to be real bad for me, but I feel like they're going to be worse for Heather, hopefully. I think Heather's trying to figure out whether or not my last move is going to be... what my last two moves are. I revealed that I'm Life Orb. I just haven't revealed, like, what my ability is. Stone Edge? Yeah. Fuck! Was that really a play? Not really, but it gives me an opportunity to bring in my Altaria, which obviously is rather good for me. I just click Facade here. Fuck. That's really, really, really bad for me, because I needed my Tornadus to do a lot of work. Reasonable switch-ins are the Sylveon, the Crobat, and the Melodic. Facade doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but at the end of the day, it's still chip. I'm curious as to why everyone's freaking out about Heather going for Stone Edge when that was, like, the only play. Although I'm glad they're supporting their friends. So I guess at the end of the day, it comes out in the wash. Things got really, really bad for me all of a sudden, and that's just really, really, really unfortunate. Fuck. Although I'm interested to see what other people's viewpoints will be when I bring this out. But we're just going to wait to see what Heather does. Oakley dokley. So the Sylveon comes in. Wow! Holy shit. That does so much. You don't outspeed me. There's no way you outspeed me. I'm just gonna click this button again. Like, that's so much damage. That's insane. That does so much more than I thought it would. At least I'm not gonna get fucking 6-0'd. Jesus. That's so good for me. I guess the thought process was to potentially punish my Dragon Dance? Or just sacking. Interesting. I wonder what the thought process was. Getting this week means that my Bisharp gets a little bit better, because I can set up a sub on... I don't know, the Deancey, the Crobat, maybe the Weavile if it doesn't have low kick. Actually, if I'm in this position, do I keep the Sylveon? Kind of. If I lose the Sylveon, then my best checks to it are Melodic and Weavile, which isn't actually bad. And I've shown the Facade, so unless it's Haze Melodic, which it probably is, I'm not 100% sure what I would do. Let's take a look at what regular defensive Melodic does to my Bisharp. So Scald guarantees a broken sub. So I can make the decision to try and chew a hit and set up an SD. But even then, it doesn't even matter, right? Because at +2, Sucker Punch only does like 67 to 79. And I can't 1v1 the Melodic. So I think here I just click the Facade button and just try and get some chip damage. Depending on what comes in, I'm good. Fuck. Oh, I think I just lost. Damn. Fuck. That's so bad for me. No. Life is bad. Life is real bad. Do I bring in the Rhyperior here? What does the Rhyperior do? It takes a shit ton. Yeah, I think I lost, folks. I think that's just what happened. I think life is bad. Fuck. I really didn't think that was gonna be Scarf. Although, the reason I prep my team for this is the fact that I realize that I just don't have the ability to bring in a whole lot of stuff. And on other stuff. So I think I Rock Polish here. Because I still take a lot of damage. Damn. Feels bad. If I get the polish up, I might be able to do some things and stuff. Jesus Christ, that does a whole lot of damage. I click. What do I click? What's a switch in? Probably sacks this. Gonna click Earthquake. because I outspeed the Virizion unless that's Scarf 2, so I click Earthquake, not a 6-0. Fuck. Okay, so this fucking guy's in. Alright, so he's gonna click an ice move. I think I kind of have to just go for broke here. I'm gonna switch out, go into my Kabutops. Gonna get weak armor. She's forced to stay in. I'm faster than everything on the team. Fuck. How much does Kabutops do to defensive melodic? Does 45. So I go for Stone Edge. Because I don't have time. Wait, fuck. Don't I have to... 6%. So it's a guaranteed 2 KO on melodic if I hit. Oh, the pressure. Fuck. Pressure's important here. Because I guess if I miss, I miss, right? That's it. I just lose. Potentially Bisharp can win. Wait, if the Virizion comes in, it just... How much does this do? So it's got some HP investment, right? Because it did fucking 40%. And then it could always... I think I just click Stone Edge. Fuck! Oh, unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Oh, fuck. Does my Bisharp even kill a Weavile? I don't even think my Bisharp kills a Weavile at this point. I don't even kill a Weavile. So I have to sack the Rhyperior. Fuck. The thing is like... Fuck. This had the potential to be like so close. The crit on the Tornadus basically decided it. So how much do I do to Virizion? Not a whole lot, probably. Especially considering that I know this is bulky. Fuck. How much do I do with a crit? No, that's not Z. Crit. Crit Sucker Punch. I need to crit this. Crit. Fuck. Okay, I mean, I'm not mad. I played to my outs. Definitely underestimated that their Sylveon, which was definitely unfortunate. Oh well. I think I need to rewatch this and then see what I could have done better. I'm sure there's something. Crits and misses sure are unfortunate, however. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Hope y'all enjoyed. If this was helpful to you to you know, get an insight about how I build, how I play, you know, my thought process when I click the buttons, then let me know in the comments below. And I will see all of you in the next video. Later, people.